In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a portable Linux system out of a USB flash drive. Note, this video is not a tutorial on how to install Linux onto a computer from a USB drive. Rather, this tutorial is showing you how to make Linux the USB computer with all your data, operating system, everything, user data, apps, games, whatever, files stored on this USB drive that you can plug into any computer and use without actually affecting the computer. Now, before we begin, you're gonna need two USB drives to do this tutorial. Please make sure there are absolutely no important files on these because everything on these two drives will be erased. So please make sure you have two clean USB drives. If you have two different sizes, I would recommend using the smaller USB drive for the live CD, which we will do in just a sec. And I would recommend using the larger USB drive, the one with more space, for the actual portable Linux computer. While you could use pretty much any Linux distribution you desire, I'm gonna go with Ubuntu because it's lightweight and it will run on pretty much any computer. Notice that's Lubuntu with an L, not to be confused with Ubuntu. Now we're going to install Etcher, again, link in the description, which will allow us to flash the ISO file to the small USB drive. Once Etcher is installed, plug in your smaller USB drive into the computer and open Etcher. Then you will go ahead and select the Lubuntu ISO file we just downloaded. Then select the USB drive you just plugged in and go ahead and click Flash. Once it's finished flashing, now you're supposed to shut down your computer. After you've done that, plug in the live USB that you just created into your computer. And powered on, it will probably boot right into the USB drive. If not, try pressing F9, F12, F11, F10, enter, escape, or one of those buttons will probably get you booted into this USB drive. You'll have to press and hold it while you're turning on your computer. If that still doesn't work and you can't boot into your USB drive, try looking it up or let me know in the comments down below if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help you out. So once you've loaded into the desktop, now you're gonna wanna plug in the larger USB drive that you just created, the big one, the one with all the space. This is the one we're gonna use as the Linux computer. Now open the installer and follow the basic instructions until it gets to the partitioning screen. Once it gets to the partitioning screen, we're going to go up. It will probably default to your hard drive. We don't want it to do that. That's not what this tutorial is for. We're actually gonna go select our USB drive and then we're gonna click manual partitioning. Now we're gonna wipe the partition table and we're gonna create a new MBR partition table. Now we're gonna create a new swap partition, which only needs to be at least 2 gigabytes. Probably you don't need more than that. And just make sure the file system type is set to Linux swap. Now, with the rest of the remaining free space, we're gonna make a new ext4 partition with the mount point /. After that, just proceed to install. You'll enter a few more things and it'll be up and installing. A couple minutes later, bam, there you go. You have a portable Linux computer flash drive that you can plug into any PC, anywhere, boot into it, have all your files and data and everything right where you need it. Unplug the flash drive when you're done and bam, like nothing ever happened to that computer.